The area behind me is the future stage of the Macon Amphitheater. But if you take a few steps over, this is the area where people near and far will get to mingle and have fun.
Let me just tell you, it's breathtaking out here. It's beautiful. I'm going to step out of the way so you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing out here.
When it comes to picking a radio station to listen to, it can be a little difficult. But El Gallo 94.3 is hoping to bring something a little different with Hispanic music. Coming up tonight, find out how you can raise your own backyard chickens and get fresh eggs.
One more thing to watch for this Thanksgiving: overeating. A lot of us are saving up calories for the big day, but health experts say this is a bad practice.
Sheena Wiggins was shot and killed by her husband, Sunoco Wiggins, who also shot at his 16-year-old stepson. Now I'm going to step over here and show you guys a little bit more about what I'm seeing out here. People are still setting up those tents and preparing to stay the night. Walking through the fairgrounds, I can't help but want to try all the food out here. You have a corn dog and a funnel cake. Governor Brian Kemp made a stop in Warner Robins to talk about a bill he says will help keep local veterans working. The students here at Sirius Academy tell me they want to go into fields in the STEM industry, and learning about drones is something that excites them. The Baldwin County High School flag football team is lacing up their shoes and getting ready to throw the ball into their next win. I spoke with residents on and off camera who all agree with the Milledgeville mayor that the violence in the community must stop.
I believe it's hurting our city, our county. You know, we want our homes to have value. We want our county to have value. We want our people to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I want my children, my grandchildren to feel safe.
Sheila Braswell has lived in Baldwin County for over 30 years. She says the county used to be a safe place. I'm at the park walking, and I want to feel safe when I walk. I don't want to have to worry about this. I'm going to have to duck and dodge. Braswell believes county and city leaders should implement programs for the youth to be involved in the community. One local business owner says he agrees with the city efforts in coming together to address the problem.
I think there's a perception maybe of people coming to town worried about what's going on, and I think it's important that we do address the issue.
Justin Jones, like many others in the community, are in full support for the city and county to help decrease the violence. And for those causing the problems,
find something better to do, find something more productive to do. We don't need that here.
As residents express their concerns, many of them tell me they want community members to do their part in reporting any suspicious activity to authorities. In Milledgeville, Lisbeth Gutierrez, 41 NBC News. The Central State Hospital has been vacant for decades, and most of the buildings have trees growing from inside of them, like the one behind me, and they even have glass shattered everywhere.
Baldwin County, unfortunately, has had to bring this litigation. The state and its departments, in this case the Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities, has the responsibility and duty under Georgia law to maintain its properties.
According to the lawsuit filed, the contract to keep up with the buildings was established in 1999. But since then, attorney Brandon Palmer says the state has not been keeping up with the property, leading to several issues for the Baldwin County Fire Department.
It's important because, when the Baldwin County fire teams are going into these buildings, they need to be upkept for the safety of both the citizens and the firefighters who go in there.
According to County Manager Carlos Tobar, the lawsuit was filed last year. He says the inspections on Wednesday will be used as evidence in court.
Yeah, if you look at pictures of the buildings in Chernobyl and the pictures at Central State Hospital, you won't be able to tell the difference. That was a nuclear disaster. This was a state of Georgia policy disaster. They've left us in a dangerous situation here.
According to Tobar, the buildings pose many dangers for anyone who trespasses the property and residents in the area.
This is a disaster for our community. It's a public safety problem. It's an environmental hazard. It detracts from businesses coming in here, detracts from citizens coming in here.
County leaders tell me they want to see the issue resolved as soon as possible. In Baldwin County, Lisbeth Gutierrez, 41 NBC News.